Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I missed you all for a few days now. I was really sick in the bed. I was really sick, and I can't remember when I was sick like that. Long time. But I'm better now. At least I'm out the bed. And I miss you guys, and I'm sorry that I'm just getting back to you, but physically I had to take care of me in order to take care of you, because that was all I could do. Okay, so it's a pleasure serving you as usual. And this request came from my brother Henry. Henry, this is for you. He wants to know how to make our family peach cobbler. So this is what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to make peach cobbler my way. Okay? Alright, give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, check out the links below. Okay? Alright, let's do it. Thanks. Okay, so in this bowl here, I have 3 cans of peaches. 3 cans. So I used these 3 just so that I saved them to show you, give you a visual. And I drained the can of peaches over into this strainer here so that I end up with the juice from the peaches in this bowl here and just the peaches by themselves in this bowl. Alright? So now we're going to pick up from there. So I have here 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Okay, 1 cup. I'm going to put everything into the juice bowl, okay? I'm also adding a half of a stick of butter. That's right here, 1/2 stick of butter. Now we're going to use some vanilla extract. Let's go with 2 tablespoons full, okay? Well, why don't I measure it to show you? We're going to do 2 tablespoons. 1. And 2. 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Alright, now we want to mix this up. Okay, now that we've mixed it up, now we're going to add the mixture to the peaches. Now we want to add some cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. Okay. I I have a teaspoon measure here, okay? One, two teaspoons. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks great. You want to be able to see the cinnamon. Oh, and I smell it too. It smells so good. Okay. So now that we have our cinnamon in, our 2 teaspoons of cinnamon in, now we're all set to set up our pan with our pie crust. Okay, so I'm going to be using this pan here. If you have a larger pan, you can use a larger pan. So if you have a larger pan, you want to add maybe 1 to 2 more cans of peaches, okay? But if you have the size I'm using, then all you would need is the 3 cans. Okay. Today I bought ready-made pie crust. It's already made. All you do is just open it up and roll it out. If you don't have that, you can make your own pie crust. If you go on my website, not my website, on my channel, you'll see where I have a video that shows you how to make pie crust from scratch. You can follow those directions. Okay, so we're going to roll it out. So this is what the pie crust looks like when you roll it out. Okay, and when you put it in the pan, you want to push it down in the corners so that the pie crust is actually covering the corners, okay? So let me show you this. So as you can see, it didn't cover the whole pan, so I have to use another piece, right? Okay, you see that? Okay. It's the second one in the box. Okay, so I'm going to cut me off a section because you see I had very little left to cover, right? So I'm cutting off a piece and I'm just going to put it where the crust stopped. Let me show you this. So the crust stopped here, right? So I'm going to start right here. And just attach it to the crust that's there. Pushing down so that you make a seal. Okay. Now I'm cutting along. I'm going to cut along this edge. See? Okay? So I cut it off, and I'm going to use it where I'm short. Let me show you that. See? This side here, and you just push together to make it one. Okay? Now I have the same situation on this side. Okay, now I'm going to trim all the way around to take off any excess pie crust. Okay, okay. So now save this, because this is what we're going to use as our cobbler, okay? So we're going to put this extra pie crust there for a moment. And now we're going to put our peaches and juice in the pan. You notice I'm spooning it in first because I don't want all the broth, all the juice in. I want the peaches in first so that I can make sure that I have the peaches going around the entire pan. In every spot I want it in. Okay? So fill in the whole pie pan evenly with peaches. Okay, I have all the peaches in. Okay, so you can see how I made sure that it's all over the entire pan. So now I want to add the juice. And you notice I'm spooning it in. I'm not pouring it in because I'm not going to use all the juice. Just enough so that it can have enough juicy fluids in it, and also to not go over in the pan. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there because I want to do my peach cobbler, and once you put the cobbler in, it's going to go a little higher. So you see I'm about 1 second. Okay, so now we're going to make our cobblers. So you're just going to take some pie crust, make a ball, and that's your cobbler. And just drop it in here and there. You just keep doing that. So let me show you that. Okay. So I'm going to finish making the cobblers and then I'll bring you right back. Thanks. Okay, so I made all the cobblers, which is just little round pizza balls, okay? So now I'm going to open my second package of pie crust. So remember, we used the first two on the bottom crust and the cobbler. I have a little piece left here from the first two. Okay, now we're on to the top crust. So we're going to open this up. And okay, I have some water here and a pastry brush. And I'm just going to wet around the edge of the crust. Now I'm just going to make slices like this out of the crust that we rolled out. And see how I laid it here? So now I'm just going to push it down on the crust that I just wet the edge of to make it stick. Now you're going to take the brush and wet the crust I just put on here so that when I put my next piece on, it sticks to it. Now we're going to slice another slice. And we're going to put it on again, touching the first one. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing, wet the edge, so when you put the next piece on, it attaches to it. Get the next one. See how I'm pushing lightly in the middle to make sure it sticks? Okay, now same story, wetting it on the edge of the piece that I just put there. Okay, remember the piece I had left over from the first two pie crust? I'm going to put it there because it's the perfect size. Okay, let me show you what that's looking like. Okay. Alright, now we're going to cut off our edges. I'm going to cut across this handle. Okay, now I'm just going to give it a tap all the way around to make sure everything is sealed. Now right in the middle, you want to cut out a little breathing hole, a little circle. And then you're going to take the knife and poke holes on the top to breathe. that's what we're looking like. Now we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to bake it on 350 degrees until the crust gets a nice brown color on the top, okay? And I'll show you that when it's done. I'll be right back to give you the word of the day also. Thanks. The word of the day. The word of the day. Your health. Your health is everything, most important thing to you. Your health. If you don't have good health, you can't do nothing, you can't say nothing, you can't go anywhere, you can't function properly, you can't help others. Your health is the most important thing to you. And I can tell you that from experience. The last 3 days, my health was down. And I understand now. Number one, take care of me. Number one. And then after that, I can take care of everything else. My health is very important to me. And I get the message. I'm going to take care of me and my health. Number one from now on. Okay, that's the word of the day. Your health. You take care of your health, please. Alright, that's the word of the day. Okay guys, our peach cobbler is out. That's what she looks, spilling. That's what she looks like. I can't cut it because it's hot. It's straight out the oven. But you taste yours and let me know how you like it, okay? Alright, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.